I'm a big fan of dreams. I think it is such a sad, sad reality if someone doesn't have the connection to dreams, especially knowing that it's like your personal connection to God, your personal connection to the universe, your personal connection to your soul. And it's a connection that can be established no matter where you are in the world, no matter how young you are or how old you are. Dreams is your birthright. When I do readings, it is even sadder when I see how many of your loved ones are on the other side and they look like they're waiting at a bus stop, patiently hoping that you find some kind of peace and flow pertaining to your human life, and hopefully getting to the stage where they can finally access, connect in dreams. But there's a host of themes that block our experience where dreams are concerned. And in November, I just figured I'm going to do a dream boot camp to help you reconnect with your dreams. So if you're a water sign, an air sign, if you are a Sagittarius, especially where your moon placement is concerned, you'll be very interested. Doesn't mean that if you the above mentioned, you're not the above mentioned, you can't join. But I'm just saying that those signs in particular, you're really gonna get a kick out of, the boot camp if you sign up. But this boot camp is for anyone that really wants to join, young or old. If you really have a passion for wanting to establish dreams in your life and learning the intricacies of how you need to care for yourself, nurture your subconscious, the diet that you need to integrate, the physical routine that you need to integrate, and more so, the meaning behind essentially the symbolism and dreams. Sometimes we dream for dream's sake, and sometimes there's dreams that mean something. As someone who talks to the dead people and consult the multidimensional worlds, I can give you a tip or two to get you a nice established environment so that once you're done with the boot camp, I've taught the man to fish. So it won't be a codependency on me. It's rather now you've established a beautiful routine in mind, in body, and in spirit, a full spectrum in how to activate those dreams. Now, if you are still committed to eating a certain way, I wouldn't suggest you sign up. If you know that you don't have time for this, if you know your sleep is not 100% and you don't have that passion for working in this field, don't sign up. You're only going to waste your time, you're going to waste my time. But if you know in November, over 3 weeks, you are keen, you have the context, you have the passion, and it's just something that literally is aligned to you, I really look forward to working with you, especially over the 3 weeks. I can guarantee you will dream as long as you follow my instructions, especially outside of class. If you eat when I tell you to eat, if you connect to the sun when I tell you to connect to the sun, and just follow the guidelines that you will be taught, you will see a definite connection to dreams. If you've been yearning to connect to a father who's passed on, a grandmother who's passed on, your daughter, your son, anyone who's passed over, I'm going to teach you how to create the environment within yourself so that these individuals, these souls, can have the opportunity in a body, your human body, that is now at peace, or at least we're practicing a certain level of peace so that these connections can happen either within the 3 weeks, if we're lucky, or something that you continue to practice throughout your life, and then whoopity-doo, we never know what might play out. So classes are once a week, and then we're going to have our practice for each week. You'll be taught the variabilities of how to nurture your subconscious for dreams. You'll be taught the diet pertaining to getting good dreams. You'll be taught how to connect to the sun and how to connect to the sunrise and sunset. You'll be taught, like I said, the meaning and the symbolisms as well, especially where the general connection to dreams are concerned. All of this can be further explained if you are keen We'll just send me an email. Make sure the subject line is Dream Bootcamp. As I said, it takes place in November, and I'll send you the itinerary. You'll see how much it costs, and if you're keen, do sign up. And yeah, I look forward to working with you guys over the 3 weeks. I'm a big fan of dreams. I feel like it is. You don't need psychedelics. You don't need shrooms. You don't need to go to a Reiki master. If you know how to establish a good dream setup for yourself, everything that someone else externally can give you, you can establish that with your spirit guides, with your higher self, and especially loved ones who will absolutely love finally having you in a place of peace where they can reach out to you, connect to you. Whether you are 56 years old, 70 years old, or whether you are 25 years old, it is there. It is your human right. And unfortunately, like I said, we've just lost touch with, especially in this go, go, go age. I'm going to teach you exactly how to set up an environment for yourself, what distracts dreams, what disconnects you from dreams, what affects the well-being of dreams, herbs that we can use, what crystals you mustn't be using and mustn't be keeping, what shouldn't be in your room, which colors shouldn't be in your room. Trust me, we're going to go in. You know me and this passion and dreams. Like I said, it's a practice, but I only want to work with people who are keen. I want to work with people who sit back, listen to this video and say, oh shit, a dream bootcamp. I'm up for it. I'm willing to commit for 3 weeks to see exactly how this works. And literally, if you've not been dreaming for 20 years, 10 years, male, female, trust me. In November, jy gaan droom. You going to dream. And don't say, I didn't warn you. You're going to dream. It will happen. We'll even unpack bad dreams and understand what is the truth behind nightmares, bad dreams, those overwhelming experiences, and not to prevent it, but how to regulate through it. The spiritual practice you need to enact when you say, yo, Nathaniel, I had a horrible dream. I'll say, hey, it's not just about the horrible dream. This is the practice. When it happens, we're not trying to prevent it. Here's what you do to regulate those experiences. All of this explained and practiced in November, Dream Bootcamp. Looking forward to working with you guys.